Our next topic discussion on meiosis 2. Before discussing about meiosis 2, we would have to recollect yesterday topic briefly. See, yesterday lastly we have discussed telophase 1. So in between the telophase 1, there is a cell membrane formed like this way. So this cell membrane day by day thickened and fully developed. After certain days, after few days, this layer is cut off. This layer is cut off. This layer is cut off and gives rise to this is one daughter cell, this is one daughter cells, totally two daughter cells. As a result of meiosis 1, two daughter cells are formed. Actually, during gametogenesis in males and females, with only meiosis 1, gametogenesis is not finished. It is incomplete. So when these two daughter cells are involved in meiosis 2, then these two togetherly produces like this way. See, this is after telophase 2 like this way forms. Even these daughter cells also after telophase 2 like this way formed. In between these two, cell wall is formed. This is cell day by day grown. After that, this layer is cut off and turned to be two daughter cells. Totally, as a result of meiosis 2, four daughter cells are formed. So at the end of meiosis 2, gametogenesis is finished in living organisms. This is a brief review about meiosis 2. Now we will see complete information about meiosis 2 one by one. Already yesterday I said to you, one thing. What I said to you is meiosis 2. See here, it is immediately. See here, it is initiated immediately after cytokinesis. So after cytokinesis 1, immediately meiosis 2 divisions starts. So usually before the chromosome have fully elongated, okay, so before the chromosomes have fully elongated, it would be started. Okay, in contrast to meiosis 1, meiosis 2 is resembles a normal mitosis. That only I said here. In contrast means what? In contrast to meiosis 1 means in opposite to meiosis 1, meiosis 2 resembles a normal mitosis. As I said yesterday morning, prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase. Same process repeated, but here what we will write? Prophase 2, prophase, metaphase 2, anaphase 2, telophase 2, cytokinesis 2. As a result of cytokinesis, here telophase 1, two daughter cells are formed. Telophase 1 result, two daughter cells are formed. Here telophase 2 results these two daughter cells like this way, formed one, two daughter cells. It is like this way, 1, 2. Totally, as a result of cytokinesis 2, four daughter cells are formed. So here again I am repeating, meiosis 2 divisions are just like normal mitosis. Okay, ma? That's all. Next. So prophase 2. See here, as a result of cytokinesis 1, two daughter cells are formed. Those two daughter cells are like this way. See, before that, those two daughter cells are these. Nuclear membrane breaks down. In this one, same. Nuclear membrane is, this is the nuclear membrane. So the nuclear membrane is breakdown. Nucleoli is disappear. See, nucleoli, already I said, dark staining body is called nucleoli. Nucleoli is disappear gradually. So that disappearance, they won't show. Just a sentence will be there. Chromosomes shorten and thicken and are clearly visible. See, like this way. Chromosomes in this one, what? Shorten and becomes thickened. So shorten and thicken. So shorten and thicken. Like this way. Chromosomes are shortened and thickened. Chromosomes are shortened like this way. So thick. In this picture, they have shown only one pair, but thickened. Many chromosomes are thickened. They again become compact. These are all compact. Compact means become together. Each chromosome is made up of two sister chromatids joined at centromere. Each chromosome is made up of by two sister chromatids. So here in meiosis 2 only we will represent two sister chromatids. These two are sister chromatids. 1, 2, 1, 2. These two are sister chromatids. These are joined at the centromere. This is centromere. See here. 1, 1, 1, 1. Two sister chromatids. These two are joined to the centromere. In this also same. Joined at the centromere. So fourth point, centrioles start moving towards opposite poles. See here. So these actually before prophase, centrioles are this centriole both come together. When prophase started, slowly, one centriole moves to like this way, completely settled here, and one more settled here, opposite to each other. So this is the explanation about prophase 2. Next, metaphase 2. See, when metaphase 2 started, centriole moved to opposite poles. See here, centriole completely moved to opposite. These are called centrioles. Centriole movement is finished to opposite poles like this way. Centrioles move to opposite poles. In prophase 2, what they are started to move opposite poles. Here, centrioles move to opposite poles. Move to still slowly from center, slowly comes to north pole. Slowly this side slowly comes to south pole. Microtubule from opposite poles of the spindle get attached to the kinetochores. See, so assume these are microtubules. These are microtubules. Okay, see here centrioles. This is also centriole. Here see, these are microtubules. These are microtubules. Here what I said, microtubules from opposite poles of the spindle get attached to the kinetochores. Already I said to you. So middle what was there? Middle what was there? Centromere. Around the centromere, still what is there? Kinetochore. To this kinetochore, microtubules are attached. This is the spindle fiber. It is called kinetochore. This is called kinetochores. Microtubules are attached. See, this is only I said here. Microtubules from opposite poles of the spindle get attached to the kinetochore. This is the kinetochores at the centromere of sister chromatids. It is one sister chromatid. It is one sister chromatid. Sister chromatid. Sister chromatid. Sister chromatid. Sister. Like this way, we can draw many. So many we cannot draw because space is less. So we will draw only one. Next, chromosomes aligned. Aligned means fixed at the equatorial plate. Equatorial means meta. Meta means middle. Middle means equatorial plate. Already I drawn. So these equatorial plates are looks like center. In metaphase, in mitosis also same. Nuclear membrane and nucleoli absent. In this one, nuclear membrane, nucleoli is absent. That only. So in prophase 1, though are slowly nuclear membrane, nucleoli is disappear. In this one, metaphase is completely absent. That is metaphase 2. Next, metaphase 2. See, now up to now what I said, that only. Okay, that's all. There what I have drawn diagram, that here metaphase 2. Next, anaphase 2. From anaphase onwards starts. See here, spindle fibers shorten. See, these spindle fibers slowly shorten, pulling the centromeres. So these spindle fibers shorten, pulling the centromeres towards north pole, this side towards south pole. North pole, south pole. Centromeres divide. So here this is centromere divide and chromatids pull to opposite poles. See, it is these two are same. So exactly like this way. These north side spindle fibers are pulled towards that side. south side spindle fibers are pulled towards this side, so that centromere is exactly half separated. Then these chromatids are moving towards North Pole. These chromatids are moving towards South Pole. That only, pulled to opposite poles. Separated chromatids are now called chromosomes. These separated chromatids now called chromosomes. See, one chromatid of a chromosome. This is one chromatid of a chromosome. So it is a centromere. It is also one chromatid of chromosome. So like that, separated chromosomes are moved to opposite poles. Separated chromosomes are moved to opposite poles. See here, like this way. So these moving towards North Pole, these moving to South Pole, these are moving to North Pole, these are moving to South Pole. Like this way comes that. Okay, that's this is anaphase 2. Anaphase 2. Next. Okay, anaphase 2, like this. So during anaphase 2, chromosomal movement is completely moved at the end of the poles. Now telophase. See here, telophase. Chromatids now called chromosomes uncoil, get elongated. Elongated like this. Chromosomes are elongated and form chromatin network. So the chromatin like this way. Thread like chromatin. Chromosomes are elongated. Those are looks like this way. Chromatin thread like. Chromatin means thread like structure. Thread like structures. Nuclei get reformed. Same in telophase mitosis. How what points I said same. Nuclei get reformed with the reappearance of nuclear membrane, nucleolus, Golgi complex, remaining all intracellular organelles are reappeared in telophase. At the end of telophase 2, 4 nuclei are formed, each containing a haploid number of chromosomes. So here, see, 2, it is one cell, it is one cell. Now these two cells becomes 4. See, telophase. So telophase. See here, 4 cells, how I have to show to you. It is like this way. Already they're only started like this way. Like this way. Okay, so telophase. So this cell wall slowly comes together. Here slowly comes together and forms nuclear membrane reappear, nucleoli reappear. Okay, chromosomes are like thread like chromatin here like that. Here like this way, nucleoli is reappear. Here nuclear membrane reappear, chromatin like structure, nucleolus. So totally 1, 2, 1, 2, totally 4 cells are formed at the end of telophase 2. After telophase, so this after telophase, totally 4 cells does not form. See here, actually here, see like this way, first cell membrane slowly construction forms. So here nuclear membrane formed. This is cytoplasm. This is cytoplasm. This is cytoplasm. Here also same like this way. Same like this way. Nuclear membrane. Okay, slowly forms layer. This is cytoplasm. This is cytoplasm. Okay. So after meiosis 2, after the formation of 4 haploid nuclei, begins the division of cytoplasm called cytokinesis. So 4 incompletely formed. So 1, 2, 3, 4. After incomplete formation of 4 haploid nuclei, in between this cytoplasm is divided and cell wall forms. This cytoplasm is divided cell wall forms and gives rise to tetrad of cells. That is 4 haploid daughter cells. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is only this is 1, 2, 3, 4. See, so at that moment centrioles are come together. Okay, so as a result of cytokinesis 2, it is cytokinesis 2. 4 haploid daughter cells are formed in males as a result of meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. Totally 4. Totally like this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 sperms are formed. One Spermatogonia undergoes meiosis 1 and meiosis 2 division and forms 4 sperms. In such way, millions of sperms are formed in male reproductive organs. In the same way, in females also, oogonia is a diploid state. It undergoes meiosis 1 and meiosis 2, and gives rise to ova. But in females, only one ova is released, whereas in males, millions of sperms are released. In those many of millions of sperms, only one sperm is meet with ova and fertilization takes place. Zygote is formed. This is the explanation about meiosis 2. Okay, that's as a result of meiosis 2, totally 4 cells are formed. Next, significance of meiosis. What is the importance of meiosis? See here, restoration of original number of chromosomes. Already this is what many times I said. How? See, sperm, 23 chromosomes. Next, ova, it has 23 chromosomes. When these two are fertilized in mother's womb, 46 chromosomes. Zygote, diploid state of zygote, 46. In this one, in diploid zygote, diploid condition is restored. See, as there is a reduction division, meiosis division, in which chromosome number is halved. Halved means chromosome number is reduced to half. Actually, in parents, 46 chromosomes, that becomes 23. In mother also, 23 chromosomes, 46 chromosomes, that become reduced to half. That is from diploid to haploid. Diploid to haploid. When male and female gets fused, sperm and ova get fused. It again diploid number of chromosomes. In the zygote. See, same point many times I said. So the fixed number of chromosomes is maintained. See, 46 when sperm and ova is fused with each other, fertilized with each other in mother's uterus, then 46 diploid number restored. So the fixed number of chromosomes maintained as like parental organisms. This is called restoration of original number of chromosomes. Next, variations. The crossing over during meiosis result in production of 4 cells. See here, crossing over takes place in meiosis 1. I said crossing over. As a result of crossing over during meiosis 1, production of 4 cells which are different from parent cell in genetic composition. So what is the importance of crossing over? See here, it is homologous chromosome. It is homologous chromosome. So this is comes towards this direction. And crossing over occurs. It seems to be English letter X. This is called crossing over. What happens generally here? So this is the homologous chromosome. Centromere, this is centromere. So here, dominant recessive, capital T, small t, capital R, small r, capital H, small h, like that. So the gene is existed on chromosomes in 2 states. One is dominant, one is recessive. Dominant on chromosomes. This is chromosome. On chromosome, genes, dominant gene, recessive gene. Dominant gene, recessive genes. Number of genes are located on X chromosome, on every chromosome. So keep in your mind, on every chromosome, number of genes are located. So here, genes are there. In this one, genes are there. What happens? In this, whatever maybe the genes are there, these genes are exchanged with these genes. Okay. So from this pair of genes are exchanged with from this pair of genes. This is called recombination. As I said that recombination. The word only saying the meaning. Recombination of genes. Recombination, nothing but recombined. Genes are recombining. So that is called crossing over or recombination. Crossing over during meiosis results in production of 4 cells. Like this, crossing over happens. Finally, as a result of meiosis, 4 cells are formed. So, which are different from parent cell in genetic composition. So as a result of crossing over, 4 cells are formed. During crossing over, 4 cells are formed. During crossing over means what? In meiosis 1, meiosis 2, crossing over takes place in meiosis 1. So due to crossing over, new genetic composition are formed. New genetic composition. So that new genetic composition is different from the parents. See, for example, I was there, you are there. 100% your facial features are not looks like parents. 80% similarities are looks like our parents. 20% are new characters who will get due to crossing over. See here, due to crossing over, due to crossing over, crossing over. Due to the crossing over only, we will get the variations, differences which are not seen either of the parents. Okay, it leads in the variations in offsprings. Those crossing over result in the production of new characters in offsprings. Offsprings means the children. Variations play an important role in the evolutionary process. So variations origin what? Crossing over. So crossing over play important role in the evolutionary process. Evolutionary process means what? New characters. See, in some members, both the parents are looks black. Their children looks white. Both the parents are uneducated. Their children are doctors. Both the parents are educated. Their children, they won't get proper education. These are all due to new gene combinations during crossing over. That is called variations. Variations play an important role in the evolutionary process. Evolutionary process means new characters, new thinkings. Okay, that is called. See, for example, Sania Mirza. Sania Mirza parents are not sports persons. They don't have a sports background. Next, Saina Nehwal. Their parents are not belongs to sports family. Even though they are champions in the sports because of crossing over. Crossing over leads to variations. Those variations play important role in the evolutionary process. Peculiar characters. Okay, that's appearance of some hidden characters. Appearance of some hidden characters. It is common. See, so the characters which are not there on either of the parents and parental generations, new characters are formed in offspring. See, due to random assortment of chromosomes. So during random assortment of chromosomes means what? During fertilization, chromosomes are combined together. Random, fast, assort, combined together. Due to random assortment of chromosomes. Assortment means combined chromosomes and their separation to form nuclei. Some maternal paternal characters can appear in the offspring which are not expressed by parents. Okay, so due to random assortment of chromosomes and their separation. See, for example, this is homologous chromosomes. This is homologous chromosomes. This is homologous chromosomes. This is homologous chromosomes. Here, what happened? These two chromosomes are separated first. Separated. These two chromosomes are 4 chromosomes are there. Like this, 4 chromosomes are separated. It will be separated independently from this. When we are getting from mother to father, so these two are separated. These two are separated. This is called random assortment of chromosomes. Okay, so this is in my body. For example, my body condition. In my body, homologous chromosomes like this way will be there. So this pair comes from the mother. This pair comes from the father. So when in my body, in reproductive organs, gametes producing at that time, so from this pair, it will be separated. This is separated like this way. This separation is independent from this pair. Independent means while it is this chromosome is separating, it is not dependent on this chromosome. Like this way separated. So it is also like this way separated. It is also independently separated without depending on its pair. Like this way separated. Like this way separated. So next, first they will separate. See, their separation to form nuclei. These will be separated. And again, random assortment of chromosomes. These chromosomes in between these two, or maybe these two, or maybe these two, like this way randomly assort combined together. First, all 46 from 46 chromosomes, from every pair 111 chromosome separated. 1111 chromosome is separated. Like that way, 23 chromosomes separated. These 23 chromosomes randomly combined together. Randomly combined together. Due to that, some hidden characters which are not seen in parents, those characters are expressed in offsprings. Okay, ma? So that is called appearance of some hidden characters. See here, 46 pairs will be there, like this way. One pair, second pair, third pair, fourth pair, fifth pair, sixth pair, seventh pair, like this way. So from this pair, one X chromosome comes. From this pair, one X. From this pair, one X. From this one X. From this one X. From this one X. Like that, 23 chromosomes are separated. So from this one, like that way, from 46, from every pair, 111 chromosome is separated, like this way separated. So then how many chromosomes comes? 23 chromosomes comes. 46, from each pair, one chromosome separated. So like that way, 23 separated, 23 separated. It is one from 46, 23 separated. So those 23 chromosomes, two 23s are formed. These 23, in between these 23 combination happens, in between these 23 combination happens. Due to such kind of a combination takes place in meiosis. That is called random assortment. So these 23 chromosomes, in this pair, 23 chromosomes are randomly combined with each other and forms 23 chromosomes. In this one, randomly combined with each other, 23 chromosomes are formed. So that is called random assortment of chromosomes. As a result of that, some maternal paternal characters can appear in the offsprings which are not expressed by parents. The characters which are not there in parents, those characters also in the offsprings are expressed. That is the importance of meiosis.